Alright, welcome back to the no death server. The idea being no deaths. If you die, we got to restart with a whole new map. That's happened twice already. This is my third Darkness Fall run. I did one run to 100 days in vanilla. And I think today I'm going to do mostly just a base day. I am going to clear a little bit more of this alcove right here. Put in some, maybe deal with the hunger, incessant hunger. If I'm going to do a base day, I need base stuff, like concrete cubes. Now, I wonder, making food? Not really. My. We're kind of short here, aren't we? Drinking's easy enough, right? Find a spot where we can drink here, or do I need to kind of... There we go. I mean, that could be easier, but not so terrible. Okay. I maybe didn't want to do that. It accidentally placed it someplace I didn't want it to. You know, that's just canon now. That's just where that's going to be. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about lights. I know I'm going to want electricity at some point. I know I am going to want electricity at some point, and I need to get the roof pushed back all the way over to that side. I also want a little nook for the writing desk and the tailoring station. And then I might want, well, I'm going to need, so I need a spot for the laser workbench that I do not have. I could put the laser workbench like right here, and it wouldn't, I don't think, disrupt the room too much, just to have a workbench right next to, just like right here. This workbench, kind of, catty corner from all of this. And then I'd still have access to all the boxes. I could just turn around and use the workbench as I wanted, or I could put the workbench right, well, I can't put it right up against the glass, can I? Yeah, but no, that would be fine. I could put it right there. But then I may want a bay for the vehicles, which means I would need to make this very deep. And I'm not really even sure how big the bay is. I think it might be a 3x3. I don't want to encroach on the kitchen too much. We do a 3x3. Let's do the imprint here. What do I have quest-wise? I have this fetch that I need to turn back in. And then I have a nighttime power, turn on the power. I think we'll go 2 by 3. That way it might spill out a little bit. And maybe I want it neater than that. I don't know. Kind of like the idea of it spilling out a little bit, just a little bit into the room. I'll do 3 by 3. But it's also got to be tall enough. I would also like to accommodate for things that I already have. And what do I have now in construction? I still have about 3 hexes, or 3 blocks, sorry, worth of workbenches to drop here. And these workbenches, I have them right now, so I don't need to wait until I have a potential workbench later in the future. Part of this is also stalling for the coil rifle to be ready. Not that I have a lot of coil rifle ammo, and I need to just go on a tear of salvaging. So maybe mechanic is the next thing that I'm looking to do, just to get the bonus for the salvaging. That seems like a stupid reason to go mechanic next. So many other good things in survivalist. I think I'm almost certainly going to go survivalist next. Yeah, but nothing's going to happen until... Okay. Now we're putting in concrete blocks again. 3 wide. I also need more cobblestones. Yeah, more cobblestone. Give me some cobblestone rocks. Give me like 1,000 cobblestone rocks. That'll take 3 minutes to complete. That's my base producing honey. So much to be done here. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's grab this and this. And I guess the question becomes, do I want this in the corner? Yeah, we'll go a little bit of writing desk in the corner. And then equipment there. Now, I know I can put one of those in there. I need a tanning station or tanning rack for this. Now that's up to snuff. And do I have any ink or anything in the library? I'm gonna guess no. No ink at the library. So to make ink, I require blueberries, coffees, honeys, and eggs. Eggs, blueberries, coffees, honeys, maybe more honeys than that. Okay. And then I can make at least 2. I can make at least 2. Okay. So that's working. Yay. Okay. And then this here is only one completed. So at half expecting that to be my pickaxe that broke there, but so we'll be able to get another profession here. And I also kind of want to start working on what lies above. I want an area up there that is hostile to zombies. Man, oh man. Thank goodness. We'll repair this, and then we'll make 100 more cobblestone rocks. I'm doing this from memory. I don't know that it's a 3x3 or not. Also unclear on what other things I might need to put in this space. And if so, if there is another thing that I need to put in this space, where am I going to put it? I don't even have a spot. I would have to create kind of another like corridor or something off of the base, which I might want to leave this for, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. So I do recall there are other things. I mean, we could put the giant portal thing right here in the middle. I don't I think I'm getting ahead of myself. There's man, I may not, well, I may not live that long, but I mean, I may not have a need for all of that stuff. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. I don't see the reason not to, especially, you know, since we're kind of doing this as a project that people are going to potentially watch. Why not do all the things, get all the things built? There's an idea too. Could just keep this like this for now, and then if I need more space, I could always have this kind of like doorway that goes off to another little room. All right, we'll leave that for now, and that means that we're not going to need to carry a ton of rocks. As a matter of fact, I don't know why I'm carrying stones at all, except for that I don't really have anything else to carry in its place. Let's go to construction, drop the blocks there. Yeah, and we'll begin working on the roof tonight. I need library. Well, no, I need munitions. Yeah. Where do I keep my feathers? Where do I keep my feathers? I guess I keep my feathers in the chicken coop. We are a productive little vault, aren't we? Meat and eggs and honey and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Oh, we keep all our feathers here for some reason. Yeah, all right, I guess. All right, that's just my bad. Recipes, quills. There we go. Okay, that's an interesting turn of events. Keep one feather there so that I know that Doing that. Now I need paper. And I need... Oh, I need 120 bundle of skill notes, so... We are scavenging and maybe doing a mission. Okay. I don't have anything to protect when I'm not here. More than one person in the base would be a reason to protect people, but... I came out and dropped right down on the ground. As well. Went in an apple orchard. Pick some apples. Double check. No. No tracks around here. Okay, these all, I guess, got planted around the same time, so we're probably... This doesn't seem like it's been upgraded. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of things I'd like to do with the base today. That looks upgraded. It looks upgraded at, like, all the way to metal, it looks like. Okay. Lots of things I'd like to do. So many things I'd like to do. But let's spend at least the first half of the day. Well, we spent most of the first half of the day on the base. So let's get another
Okay,
job.
fucker. You respect the shop rules and we'll get along just fine.
It's fine. I'll buy some mines. Or I'll buy some mines. I'll take some mines. Any jobs? Yes. Clears, huh? All clears. I don't like any of those. There's a gun store clear.
Hey, jerk. Can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid. Don't test my patience. It's thinner than your wallet.
Okay, well, I can dump all that. Don't need really any of these things that he's got for me. Rockets, military, this and that. Doesn't really seem to have much in the way of ammo that I need. No.
Oh,
Okay.
you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
I love how he is still right in my ear, even though it's clearly not. Okay, we're going to go back down. We're going to grab the coil rifle, and we are going to dump off all this crap real quick. Apparently I don't really need to worry too much about falling damage at this point. Munitions and raw. So raw, and munitions and ammunition. Not a lot of rounds for the coil rifle. Oh, and also not all the parts required for the coil rifle. Need oil, I'm assuming. I need oil as well. Oil. How long does it take to make this freaking thing? Recipes, coil sniper. Oh, only a few seconds. That's good. Guess I could get ready by pulling all the things out of the other one. We've got and then swapping ammo. Okay. Modify this bad boy. Put all kinds of things. probably closer to the truth here. One coil sniper. Look at that. That's pretty good. Okay. Into weapons. This is going to go my old weapon, and into ammunition is going to go my old ammunition. Construction, this and, well, that's probably munitions, I would say. There we go. All right, off we go to go do harm to zombies. I've chosen this weapon purely because it has 9mm ammo, and I want 2 types of ammunition. But when we get to coil ammo, I'm gonna definitely have to switch back to the pistol, which means all my time as a rifleer. Okay, what am I? Oh, okay. Why are there 2 barrels? What's happening, sir? It's just a... Ah! Well, there's the horde. Found the horde. Well, this is a dead end. This is not my most clever moment. Let's go ahead and put that there. Ooh, you've fallen to the ground. A bevy of bad decisions were made on this day. We're gonna screw around apparently with walkers while we try to deal with these much more dangerous zombies. Ooh. Okay. Maybe get some coil sniper rounds out of here? So far, no. Ooh, nice. What? so much more patient with the sniper rifle than I am with the SMG or the assault rifle or whatever I'm using here. Okay, well, what have we managed? We've managed some leather boots. Okay. We've managed some military boots. All right. An iron pickaxe. Okay. Selling all this stuff. I'm going to keep a 2x mod. I don't know why, just for something. For Justin, we have a number of machetes. I'm just going to keep the most expensive. We have a military outfit. Nice, nice. We have this, which is going to get sold, and then the rest of this stuff is not going to get sold. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you're not paying attention and a horde hits you. But the horde hit me at around, what, 1300? I managed to pull myself into a corner and trap myself. I did turn my bike, I think. I think I got my bike turned well enough that I was able to ride away without having to try to... So that was a life-saving maneuver right there. Putting my bike in a configuration where I could use it to get away and not have to try to do an awkward 35 point Mike Myers-y kind of turn, because that would not have been groovy, baby. So I managed to do that. That's, there we go. I'd say that was a credible threat. Okay, and then this thing here, there's so many cars. I'm gonna rip up every one of these cars. This is gonna be billed as a day of doing missions, but I mean, it's basically gathering for a base. This is base day stuff. Yeah. Oh. Cool. Okay. What? Or the roof of this place. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this twice just for the loot, and the fact that I'm gonna have to basically kill everyone just to, oh, we have more movement. Can these guys make it to the roof? Oh, I hear lights and stuff. What's going on? Are they all piling out a door here? Oh, there's a way up over here. Need to relocate. Okay, time to run a little bit. The hell? That's no bueno. I didn't know they came in that size. Can I kill a walker real quick? What the hell is that called? Mutant spider? Doesn't really look like a spider at all, does it? And it's hurling all kind of fireballs. I don't like that. Not a big fan of spiders just in general. Okay, so why do I feel like everything just got so immensely more dangerous than it was just one session ago? Like, just like everything is now. Welcome to day 30. It's yeah. Everything is way more aggressively going to try to murder you. Just everything. Okay, I'm a little wounded. I heard another. Okay, where did they bust out? Everywhere? They just bust out everywhere and. Is that what just happened? Did they just bust out everywhere and now they're... There's another fucking spider there. Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll try to run and drag them out the front. That seemed to work fairly well. What even is happening? Okay, somebody somewhere has to have ammunition and there has to be an end to these zombies. Can only be so many zombies in a... Oh, I think that goes directly into one of my weapons. Toby's Balancing Act. Okay. I'm going to modify this and put Toby's Balancing Act in that. Okay, to be fair, modify, go to Toby's Balancing Act. Very rare mod that increases accuracy and headshot damage of rifles, bows, and crossbows. We've reloaded all the way. I'm going to eat something and see if that... I can hear, by the way. That doesn't give me enough healing. I'm going to use this one. I can hear more sleeping zombies somewhere. Those are not sleeping zombies. More walkers. Oh, wow. Okay. So this definitely looks like it's worthwhile. I'm not sure I'm familiar with this configuration of Shotgun Messiah, though. It looked vaguely familiar. Scrap iron. Just scrap that. Anything. Scrap iron knuckles. Are those worth selling? Are they 100? They're 100. Anything over 100. So now we've got a crap ton of... Oh yes, I definitely want that. Walkers out here. And walkers are annoying. But... Scrap machete. Not even 100's worth. So we are going to scrap the scrap machete. And scrap gloves. 222. Definitely worth taking with me. This isn't, you can tell that this doesn't have like the updated gun rack wall thingies aren't here. We are still not out of zombies. Just 2 of them. Took a little hit there. But, no. Oh, yeah, scrap that. That'd be a good thing to find on day 1. I don't know that I need to carry earth with me. Gun parts, more pipes. Yeah, this could be... Yeah, I don't see anything that resembles a loot room to this. So this could just be it. Huh. So many hand blade knives thingies. I want this. And we're just going to clear all these cars. And this is probably all we're going to do today is this one. What is going on? It's like another mini horde. Not going to get him before he gets around the corner. Yeah, I was up on the roof, didn't see anything look like a loot room. Great. Okay. Not over encumbered, and that's the important thing. So there were these POIs, these player-generated POIs that didn't really have loot rooms per se. They would just have a ton of boxes. So you got a lot of... what's that? Is that thing still moving? Is that still a zombie? Or was it just floundering? That's crazy if it was just floundering, though, because that freaked me out a little bit. It's not supposed to do that. I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, deal with the dead bodies, they do freaky things, but this is a damn video game, folks. Dead bodies in video games are either supposed to try to eat your brains actively or lie there until they despawn. Okay, and it's important to remember that we have a path directly up to the top here. And that this area here is 100% empty of loot and filled with zombies. So, important distinction here. Yeah, I didn't get very far at all on this card, about halfway before the hells she broke loose. This is all about clearing this, getting all the stuff for my new base for the vault. Well, us vault dwellers, we have to do what we must for the vault. It's not safe out here. Mutant spiders and various ghouls and zombies. But it must be done. The noble sacrifice of the scav. Ugh. My. Okay, we'll repair that. Okay, everything not being sold. We have not very much ammunition for this, which is really unfortunate. Everything not being sold going in here. I'll keep those on me. Oh, there we are. There's the indicator that things have gone sideways. Scrap gloves. I don't know that the maps even matter anymore. I think if I have a couple more where the map doesn't work, I'm just going to start scrapping maps. It's sad, but sometimes the game got broken that way and it never would repair itself. Okay, parts. I don't know, blue and springs. That as well. Some of this. Yeah, it did. All right, so we're going to try and do this again. Here we go. Okay. And I don't see anything wrong with my first approach. Okay, I'm starting to see a problem with my first approach. Okay. We've managed to wake up just a few of them, which I think will help us in the coming moments. As there they are. We'll start running along that wall. Go ahead. Do this, and then now they have to. Well, it helps if I shoot them in the head. Obviously not the only consideration, but okay. Another map. I'm just going to try it out now. Just go ahead and read a map. Oh, sorry. Just read a map. Read. Accept. And then we'll see. Did that treasure map... Oh, there's actually a treasure there. Okay. I guess maybe it's not entirely useless. All right. Well. Excuse me. No. I need one of these, thank you. I also need to actually get up on the thing like I said. Short controlled bursts, everybody. That sounded like a zombie. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Yeah, whatever that is, it's directly below us. They're not pathing to me yet. Okay. They're going to have to scrap this night vision because this is going to continue to take most of my time. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of bear noises and there's not a lot of, anything going on. So, nope, I want 2. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's done. Can I see what's happening? So zombie are not so tough, apparently. Mutant spider not so bright. Alright, whatever. Charge! Is there a roof section I never knew existed? Is there a roof section? Or was he just up there and I just didn't see him? I don't know. It's all irrelevant now. What is this? An iron spear? Not worth taking back. Okay. Not worth taking back. Yeah, I guess. Ooh, yay. Oh, so close. So close to being worth taking back. I'm gonna have to try to make my own coil rifle ammunition, which is gonna require a lot of electronics. Ooh, so close. I think I might get wood for that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we know this is clear because I missed this one last time. probably more over there too. Scraps. Scraps. So the threat level is now super high, and the loot level is super low. That's no bueno. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Threat level super high. Loot level super low. Let's do it. Where's our mission? I like it. This is my kind of zombie apocalypse. This is not your father's zombie apocalypse. What could go wrong? Right? Just getting here is a problem. Well, I'm not even sure that this qualifies as here. Okay. Okay. Chainsaw, perfectly good way to lose your life. Well, I mean, restore the power mission, perfectly good way to lose your life too. And since I'm unclear on what the rules are for the... I have to go south to get out of here. I'm really unclear as to what the rules are for this mission. This may be a situation where... just doing this at all is just a bad idea. Okay. Okay. Well, there we can get a little bit closer to the edge of the building. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the loot room. Now I can hear all kinds of things. Okay, so the generator is down. How far down? I don't know. I gotta clear an area and restore generators. I don't know that this is even actually doable. I gotta clear the whole building? Is that what I have to do? I'm unhappy about that, but all right, I've cleared something. Okay. Well, it isn't the area, but maybe it's a start. Okay. Nice and quiet. I'm gonna spend all day fighting in this building, aren't I? All night, I should say, fighting in this building. Those guys aren't even part of it down there. This lady is. She on her way to where I'm at now? I no longer find that amusing. Nice and quiet. Okay. Nice and quiet. I need like 30 or something. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what exactly is expected of me, but let's see if we can't creep in through this window here or fall all the way to the ground. One of the two. Both fine choices. Okay, can I not creep in through this window? Is that what it's telling me? Maybe I need to delicately take apart this microwave oven. Alright, that looks like a... Okay. How have we not disturbed her, I wonder? This is going to be one of those I regret doing this immediately situations, isn't it? I regret doing this immediately. Let's use a little more first aid here. I think I see a zombie over there. It looks like we've got two in the room. That looks like thin glass. Stairs up. Are you going to be able to get close enough? Perfect. You just... Are they up? Yeah, I would say they are up. This is a situation where I need to murder as many zombies as possible in as short a time as possible. Stealth is really not the most important factor now. But I do need to be quiet enough that I do not attract a screamer. Because attracting a screamer means I have to abandon the mission. Uh-oh. I'm entirely out of ammo? Well, that's no good at all. No chance of completing this now. Not enough ammo. I'd have to go back to my bike at the very least, and my bike's probably outside of the range of the mission. So, believe it or not, it only gets darker when I turn that off. Yeah, we're abandoning that mission too. Boy, we've not done well for missions recently. Well, I now know what I can carry instead of rocks. Extra ammunition. Yeah, without coil ammo, it is going to be, I'm going to say, impossible to deal with all these threats. You can deal with all the regular zombies, the walkers, and stuff, but as the threats get more demanding, I know, I'm hungry. Have food. Yeah, you're just simply going to need more ammunition of a usable nature. Okay. Do I have to fight this zombie? I think I have to fight this zombie. Come on, zombie! Okay. Alright, now you take everything. Okay. And then some of it will go in there. Okay. And then you take everything. Fuel up. Put the fuel back on the bike. And we're safe. We're safe. Safe and sound in the base. Okay. I've got to go right back up, so. Yeah, the night vision is just a little bit of light intensification here. It's not night vision in any kind of real sense of the words. Well, what else do I have? I have a great deal of, nope, those are radiators. What do I have? Parts, construction, a little bit of food, some weapons. Keep that weapon. I guess I'll keep one of those around. Definitely keeping that one. These will just save me on repair kit, or yeah, repair kits. That, okay, so we've got some ammunition, some food. That's a better machete than I have. Okay. Yeah, maybe I grab another machete to repair that up. I got ammo. Lots of manufactured, more food, stuff to sell. It's construction. parts, ammo. All right, to construction, where I have some construction stuff. Any other construction stuff? No, I got equipment. Oh, I'm gonna sell this chainsaw, am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. Go drop some food off. That's all fresh except for this can. And I think that's in a package. Yeah, it's in a package. But the rice milk is fresh. Go to manufactured. Dump off all the manufactured stuff. We got a lot of automotive and some medical and some munitions. A little bit of raw medical munitions, munitions and ammunition. Lots of parts, a little farm, automotive, and more munitions and ammunition, medical and munition, and lots and lots of parts, munitions, ammunition, armor, raw. Well, we're still alive. That is job number one, is to still be alive, and we've succeeded at that. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at our kill count. It is 1417, and that is an increase of 89 kills. Okay, sure, 89 kills, maybe. We'll go ahead and double check that, but in the meantime, thanks for not watching.